Hello, welcome to ACI Controls. So today I'm out here in the fabrication shop, and in this video I'm going to just go a little overview on the latest collaboration between the fabrication department and the combustion controls department here at ACI. So ACI has been a Honeywell combustion controls distributor for many years, and this particular panel has quite a bit of that in here. So what we're looking at today is a portable combustion dryout skid. It's for a customer who's going to be using it to dry out refractory brick in crucibles. So it's meant to be obviously portable, since it's called portable, to move around in a factory. And there's several different, two different lift points on this. It has fork pockets in the bottom to move around with the fork truck in and out of the facility. And then there's also in the back, there's a center lift point that you can use a single lift off a crane or a fork truck or something like that. And then once this gets placed in the factory where they need it, then that head over there gets pulled off. I do have a storage spot up here for it, for transport, but it gets pulled off and gets dropped into a crucible. Right now I just got it sitting over top of its shipping pallet. It is a vertical use only, so silicon carbide is needed for the snout on it. It's also very brittle, so I gotta be careful when I'm shipping it. Hence the reason it's getting shipped on a separate pallet like that. What was important to me when I was building this is to make sure that the head there, when they pick that thing up, since it is brittle and delicate, that it comes up as straight as possible. So when that snout's hanging there, it's basically at 90 all the way around, and it can drop in without hitting the side of the flask. You can see it's got the air inlet and the gas inlet up there. I got the ignition transformer mounted on that. We'll take a closer look at that in a couple minutes. For now, we'll take a look at the main skid. So I did try to keep this thing into a 5x5 foot square. They had space issues in there. The gas capacity on this is around 2 million BTUs. Has its own built-in blower back there for combustion air. So in order to keep the thing in this 5 foot by 5 foot square, I had to do a little zigzagging with the pipelines. But it has a natural gas flow meter up here, analog input back to the HC900 PLC, and a standard drip lag and that kind of stuff. And then the valving itself is all Honeywell components, the Crom shoulder line. It's got some DG pressure switches on it, I believe. So as far as the control system goes, it's also mostly Honeywell. Got their HC900 PLC system in here, and the 7800 burner control. Has a UDC 1200 over here for temperature monitoring, and then they're got the Honeywell touchscreen display out here. Did include a cover for them, protected from the environment. Standard emergency stop and a reset for the safety relay. Then over here on the side, we got a series of ports for thermocouples. I'm going to be putting quite a few K-type thermocouples back into the analog card on the HC900. Thing I did forget to mention too is it does have a Crom Schroeder throttle valve on there for controlling the gas. And that also is controlled via 4-20 out of the HC900. And no, I did not paint this to match my sweatshirt, but it would almost appear as though I did. So over here's the gas inlet. I just have a temporary test set up on there for leak checks and also testing the Sierra flow meter. There's the blower. It's all set for 480. Got a filter built in there. It does use a manual throttle valve for the airflow. Once that's set, it's pretty much left. Got a low pressure flow switch on there. And then to tie it back to the head, we use these cam locks. There's the gas down there, and there's our air inlet. And over here is the remote head, like I showed earlier. I believe I got about 20 foot of hose on that. So I was really concerned that this thing balanced really well, so that's why the mount point's offset. And then over here is the viewport down into the flame hole. Uses a spark ignition. Over here I got the ignition transformer mounted on the head itself. Cut down on the length of high voltage running down the line. It does use a Honeywell UV peeper, which you can see over here. It's very easy to convenient to change. You just pop that out. There's clearance up underneath there. And then the terminals to access the wires for the UV peeper right up in that box. So that gives you a quick overview of some of the capabilities out here you can do. Like I mentioned earlier, we would do a full Honeywell line. We've got some other valve systems over here, also Honeywell components. So if you're looking for any Honeywell combustion components and or gas skids, custom design this stuff right in the house here. Do a lot of sanitary welding out here in the shop. Pretty much any kind of fabrication projects you can take care of here. As far as the combustion controls and the Honeywell controls go, the person you're looking for here is Shannon, and I'll leave his info in the video description. So in the meantime, to the next video, thanks for watching.